Well, the outcome of the polls is being viewed as a huge comeback for the opposition India alliance, despite it not having the numbers to cobble together a government. Ishan Garg in New Delhi has more on how the country's top leaders are moving forward.
Members of the India Alliance, a coalition of roughly 24 parties, met to discuss future plans. The meeting was chaired by the main federal opposition Congress Party's President Mallikarjun Kharge. He hinted at the possibility that the India Alliance could actually be preparing to remain on the opposition benches.
This is a mandate in defense of the Constitution of India and against price rise, unemployment and crony capitalism, and also to save democracy. The India bloc will continue to fight against the fascist rule of the BJP.
Earlier in the day, Mr. Narendra Modi also held a meeting with the partners of his coalition alliance. He's now been officially chosen to lead the alliance. It's crucial since Mr. Modi's BJP party has not managed to secure a majority in this election. Spirits are high at the Congress party headquarters as their performance in this election is the best in the last 10 years. It's surely better than what pollsters had predicted. A vast majority of them said the India alliance would be swept over by a Bharatiya Janata Party wave. Congress, although still miles away from the majority mark, managed to nearly double its tally from 5 years ago, a process which they say wasn't easy.
There was a fear amongst corporates not to fund the Congress party. So they were also very afraid of funding the Congress party. So all those constraints, as I said, resource constraints were there. And then the perception battle. The mainstream media was already celebrating the victory of Mr. Narendra Modi much before the elections happened.
The India Alliance has accused the country's media of being biased towards the BJP, and there are concerns that this alleged bias could have been reflected in exit polls, which are often conducted in partnership with TV news channels. Some analysts are also questioning the methods and reliability of the exit polls. Critics say pollsters may not have surveyed an appropriate cross-section of the Indian population. The pollsters, however, admit that results were a surprise for them too. They were also a surprise for many Indians. Some say this reflects that ruling BJP did not focus enough on real issues such as jobs, education and rising cost of living.
मोदी जी की जो ये थी ना, ये हवा में थी और फेक न्यूज़ थे। हकीकत जमीन पे कुछ और थी। हम की बार नहीं, जनता लड़ाई लड़ी है, कोई पार्टी लड़ा नहीं है।
एक आम आदमी को देखो तो बनेगा वो कैसे सर्वाइव करेगा, तो वो उसको ना देखते हुए ओवरऑल एक पिक्चर बना दी गई है और अब सेट किया गया है कि इतना मतलब हम इतना कर रहे हैं, ये कर रहे हैं, लेकिन एक लोअर लेवल पे जो बंदा है उसको सर्वाइव करना बड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा है.
Despite that, a third Modi term looks likely. Mr. Narendra Modi could be sworn in as India's Prime Minister over the weekend, but he will still have to prove that he has the support of the majority of Indian parliamentarians. Now, Mr. Modi has not had to rely on his coalition partners in his past 2 terms as India's Prime Minister, and now analysts say that this raises questions about the stability of his government if and when he does come to power. Ishan, Garg, CNA, New Delhi.